Alright, so it came. My shipment came. I told you guys that in a post I would be doing videos based on this shipment. And I am so happy it is now here. So I'm going to show you guys what I've picked up. And we're going to go over some of the features and what it all includes when it came with it. And this is going to be a lot of fun. So this here is the saber's hilt, and I got this through Xtralife Toys and Games, based in Simcoe, Ontario. And so, as you can tell, this is a nice gold finish, and this one is called Fury of the Jedi, according to the website. And so, it's got a nice long blade. I've been using it a fair bit for nighttime footage. As you can tell, there's very minimal damage, very minimal, from hitting things, dropping it. There's not even scuff marks on the hilt from dropping it. Like, that's absolutely phenomenal. I've got to add another screw in there. I just noticed that. This is actually a coupler by the looks of it. So, if we actually look inside, that's where the sound comes out. I've dropped it a fair bit. As you can see, there's some dirt in there. But let's turn this on for you.
Power on.
Now, that's turning on the power, right? And as you can see, the blade itself looks white, right? But when we turn it on, that's the yellow color. It's not showing up very good in the screen, but that's all yellow. And for Baselit, it does show up very nicely in the screen, right? And I love that hilt design. Just turn that off so it's not wasting too much battery. And as you can see, the hilt design, it's got a nice grip. If I wanted to, I could hold it up here. I gotta turn on that sensitivity eventually, but anyways, the rotate to turn on motion feature is the only thing I have going on here, right? So now, if I hold the button, it'll change to a whole other setting. And this one's the purple. I love how this looks in the footage already. The button effects, it lights up differently. And now I'll switch it again. Hold that. The night. Now, this is like a blue on the screen. It looks like a light purple in reality, but I love the look of that. It has smooth swing, so you can hear everything. It's absolutely phenomenal. This was $119, guys. Canadian. I am Canadian, so considering for $119, this thing is actually really nice. And it comes with a bunch of sound fonts. The Assassin, I have that set to purple, but it, I believe, was red.
The Dark Sword.
The Dark Sword. I also have that set to blue. Or white. It looks kind of blue in the screen, but it is meant to be white. And the soundboard is based on the Dark Saber. And if I actually like smack it, you can hear the flash on clash. It doesn't really show right now, but I do have a video clip of that in the dark, so you guys can take a better look in later takeaways. I'm going to include some saber spinning in this video, edited in after I'm done here. I absolutely love the Dark Sword.
New Horizon.
This one's New Horizon.
Volume low.
Oops.
Mute.
I can also adjust the volume like that.
Volume high.
And this is New Horizon with a nice cyan almost. And it's got a different soundboard too, so, you know. Just to give you guys a basic example.
Volume low. Mute. Volume high.
Sometimes I gotta
Chosen.
go through a little more. This one's the Chosen. I think this is another blue one, if I remember right. But I turned it red. Just because the Chosen one was Anakin. So I changed that to red. It's actually quite nice. Looks kind of pink in the video. I guess I could have gone with the darker red for the setting. There's an app for it. I'm going to take some screenshots and footage of that as well for you guys to see the app. The soundboard inside is, I believe, Xenopixel V3, if I remember correctly.
Truly lost.
Truly Lost is supposed to be red, but I set it to a nice bluish white, and it's actually really nice. The soundboard, again, is really beautiful. That smooth swing is pretty flawless. Like, I couldn't complain at all. The hilt is actually metal. This is the Butcher, again. There's so many different sound fonts, right? Now that's actually red. Blaster control in the one hilt. And I could change that to be like Force or something by unscrewing it. And if I unscrewed this hilt from the button, right? So if I unscrewed here down, I could actually pull out the SD card and edit what goes onto that button, because it's only a single button RGB, right? So for Baselit, I mean, this is really, really nice. Princess, I believe this is supposed to be blue. It is blue. I'm guessing this is supposed to be Princess Leia's like lightsaber color and soundboard. Again, the sound comes from here and through in this nicely lit button. I haven't seen anything quite this durable for a lightsaber in my time, so when I actually look at everything it does, the beauty of it, it's got enough space to spin with both my hands, just nice enough for both my hands. My hands are kind of small though, so if I'm holding it down here, I can spin it very easily. I have to tighten this on a regular at the bottom, the coupler. I also have to tighten up here fairly regularly. And if you notice these hex screws, they do come with hex screws. But these, I gotta turn down the sensitivity. But these hex screws here, they come with the saber, and you have to install the blade. It also comes with plastic on the blade, and I absolutely love that, right? So you can control it with the button, or you can control it with motion controls.
Fallen Apprentice Magenta.
Now, this one's supposed to be magenta, but I might have changed the sound, the color to it. Oh no, I put it back, okay. And in the app, I can change the color accordingly, or I can
Color change.
just manually change the color like so. And it'll phase through the different colors. It shows differently in person than on the footage, but the footage makes it really nice and bright. So if I just sit here and wait, it'll go through all of its colors. And personally, that's my favorite feature of this so far, is that I can just at random select the colors I want. And I mean, it looks different in person than in footage, but it's still a rather phenomenal experience to play with. And I'm going to edit in some footage for you guys now, so that you can see what it looks like at night as well. Because I did take some saber spinning attempts last night. So I'm also offhanding this right now, so I'm not very good with my left.
Color selected.
There we go. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut away now to some basic footage of me spinning this bad boy at night last night, because that's what I actually did. You can actually see a small clip first that I actually smacked my fence pretty good, but as you can tell, there is no damage to the blade really, at all. Like, there's next to no damage on this blade. A few scuff marks. I was watching a video online that you could actually like take some sandpaper to this blade, and apparently that's supposed to make it look more consistently bright for Baselit. I'm not entirely sure, but right now this is just the standard blade, right? How it looks. And I personally absolutely cannot get enough of this thing. I honestly think this is probably the best investment as a Star Wars fan that I could have got. It feels authentic. the balance point is like right around here. So if you're like holding it up here, you're not going to hit your button, and it actually has a really nice balance point. At the bottom, you still find that balance and control, but I find it's better if I go up closer to the blade, because this feels like it could easily sway out of my hands. But I absolutely love the feel of it when I'm actually using it. And I'm going to go ahead and clip away now to the durability, and then I'm going to show you guys what I did last night as a first-time user of a lightsaber like this. Honestly, guys, if you are a fan of Star Wars, this is definitely an investment. And if you guys go through Xtralife Toys and Games on their website, you can use my name as a coupon code to save you 10% off. This wasn't even a sponsored video. I just asked if I could do a coupon code to save people some money. And yeah, I do make a small commission off of it, but honestly, I wouldn't say that this is a bad investment at all. I absolutely adore this. I've got so far maybe 3 or 4 hours with this, and like I can't be more happy with this. The Dark Lord's Order, as you can tell, it looks like it's a bit of a cracked kyber effect. But I am spending a lot of time just rambling on about this just because it is that neat. Like, you can hear the soundboard. The smooth swing is pretty good. Like, you can hear it move as I move it. It's fantastic, guys. So even though it's only a baselit, which saved me, I think, 100 and something for the saber, it still has a lot of good quality to it. The durability is fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and start editing footage in, and I will be back at another point to talk to you guys. So we will see you guys later on in the video, but frankly, I absolutely have come to adore this. Flashy looking pink. In my mind, this is pink. I'm a bit colorblind, so it might be different for you guys, right? But to me, this looks quite pink. And if I stand back enough, Dark Empress, right? So then we got the red for the Dark Empress. I don't know how good the sound is on that video, but this is freaking cool. Honestly, this is like the best thing I could get as an adult that's like a toy. And I mean, like, look how bright that is. I can turn down the brightness in the app. I don't know how to do it on the saber yet, but like, it's got quite a nice pointed end. Looks like an actual blade. I shouldn't be holding the blade, but I'm just kind of showing right here, right? I got this from Xtralife Toys and Games, right? So I'm just having fun with this right now. Video? I mean, you can really move with this thing. The weight in it is all centered right around the button, light up button there, right? Twist to turn it off if I want, or I can I can hold the button, and that'll turn it off. Another effect.
Color change.
So, as you can see, I can change the color.
Color selected. Standard mode.
As you can tell, it's a little dark out, but that's the gold finish, right? I'm absolutely enjoying it. And it's a nice blue right now. Keep activating the flashlight class. Okay, so this way you can see the app and the lightsaber at once. I turn it on, and that's the Dark Lord order. But I'm gonna go back to number 1. If I want to change the color, I hit
Color
standard,
change.
and it starts changing the color, right?
Color selected.
I can select it there. I can also open up this and like change it to whatever I want. I can go pink, like I can go purple, blue, really light blue. I can go like orange. The orange actually looks kind of nice. Bright yellow, deep green, and I can also adjust how dark of a green, or I can go blue and do dark blue. You know, I can adjust so much with this, guys. Just with the app itself. I'm gonna move my thing here, and if I actually go into light and effect, if I was a Xenopixel, I could use out time and in time. Hum light effect, I can
Steady.
go steady. I don't have the Xenopixel, so it won't do pulse,
Unstable.
but I can do unstable. And then this is pulse, but it doesn't work on the Baselit. That's okay though. And then,
Steady.
as you can tell, there's different ways of doing the light effects. I can reset my light effects. I can choose the saber mode, accent swing sensitivity. I don't know what that means. But as you can tell, there's a lot to it. If I want to activate drag, that's the saber drag. The lock effect, I can do right here. The blaster, the clash effect, the force. Honestly, guys, this app does so much. And if I want to switch my sound font again, I can just do that. Turn it on and off by tapping the caliber crystal. Infinite color.
Color change.
So infinite color just slowly changes the color. and it goes through each of the selection of RGB.
Color selected.
This is like a purple. Oh.
Power on. App connected.
I don't know why it disconnected there. But as you can see, Dark Lord Order. I can select a new princess. You know, I'm pretty sure I just reset all of the light effects. So the Butcher, Truly Lost, the Chosen. This one's purple. I don't know why. Looks kind of blue. New Horizon. The Dark Sword. See, this is cool. And if I want to, it's dead in the white, but I can also like make it black or really faded, right? I can adjust so much with this. If I go into the settings here, I can turn down the brightness so it's not as bright, or I can keep it on max. I can turn off motion control, so if I save, see it no longer turns on and off. I can also turn that back on, and it'll turn off. I can do a lot of different things. As you can see, there's like velocity mode, lightning block mode, ghost mode. There's a lot of different things that I can do. And then if I hit over here, I can also do push on or pull off, twist on and off for sensitivity. I gotta turn that down. That is really way too high. Then I can also do swing on. Now, I don't know why I would want that, but if I swung it on, it could swing on. I don't use that, though, and that is just what I have set up on this app so far. So, just to give you guys a preview of what that is. After a little bit of footage, I'm going to show you guys now what this actually came in for its carrying box. At least that's what I'm going to call it, is a carrying box, because this would be ideal for transport. Also, what's inside. So, here we go. The saber hilt, once again, you guys already saw a lot of the light effects and stuff, and the saber swinging. This is the box it came in. It's a nice big slick black box. I'm just trying to open this one-handed because I'm trying to film this at the same time. Struggling a little bit with the box. Anyways, so inside the box that I got, there we go. As you can see, there's I don't know what this is for, these little knobs. I'm gonna have to ask the store owner about that over their Facebook page. But it comes with a couple knobs. One is silver, this one is black. Comes with a bunch of these tiny little screws. And it comes with, I don't know what the smaller Allen key is for yet. I haven't taken it apart, so I wouldn't know what that's for. But then this bigger Allen key is for installing that blade. Like, it actually is for these Allen keys here. Like these little screws here. And this screw, that screw, that screw. It seems to fit all of the screws in the box. It also comes with its own C charger. And this C charger has some nice color to it, really. I've already used it, so I figured I'd throw it back in the box for the sake of showing you guys in the video. But it comes with everything you need to get started. Would I recommend Xtralife for a lightsaber? Oh, easily. I mean, it's affordable compared to what I was looking at online. The quality for the baselit, if you're on a budget like me, phenomenal. It's absolutely phenomenal quality. I can't stress enough that these are essentially the best sabers I could find on the market for the price I was looking at spending, especially considering I was ordering two at once, one for my buddy and one for me, and I chose the Fury of the Jedi. Or Fury of the Jedi, as it says on the website. So again, if you guys want to order this, I would highly suggest it because it's a whole new experience for a Star Wars fan. It brings a whole new depth to the feeling of having a lightsaber. I mean, when I was a little kid, I had these the telescopic ones, those cheap plastic ones, and I swung it maybe twice and it broke. And that's why I was like really surprised in the clip where I accidentally smacked my fence and I back away because I'm like, oh no, oh no, and I looked and it didn't break. It's not even damaged. I mean, I could probably wipe the scuff mark off with a cloth or something, and it would work. Um, the more I use this, the more I get used to it, and I have no complaints whatsoever, guys. Like this is probably the best thing I've bought that was Star Wars themed. Period. And some of you guys may be like, "Oh, well, it's just an over glorified toy," but there are sections all of the world where lightsaber dueling is actually a sport. So that threw me for a spin. But if you're interested in just starting off, right? Having a baselit, that it's perfect. I mean, you get the idea of how it all works. I mean, if you really want to step up to a Xenopixel, like by all means go for it because it's got more flash options and you can set the effects so it beams up like a lightsaber would in the movies. But if you're just looking for something to get started with, practice your spinning and dueling skills with, this is perfect. It's durable enough where I can smack it on the ground, smack it against solid wood. I honestly was worried that because it was baselit, it may not be as durable because it's like a hollow blade. Um, but overall, it's been a fantastic experience, and I'm looking forward to doing more spinning videos and actually showing what I've learned by practicing, obviously. And I'll even upload some practice clips of this. So don't be afraid to go to Xtralife Toys and Games website. I'm going to include that in the description and use my name as a coupon code, CamRose. It'll save you guys 10% and it'll also help support the channel. So either which way, it's a win-win for both of us that way. And you'll have a hell of a time playing with a lightsaber that is just fantastic quality. I mean, it feels authentic. The weight of it, the weight alone is so surprising for a lightsaber because if you're used to the telescopic ones, they could be like whipped around and they're nothing. My arms are actually a little sore from playing with that for just a couple of hours last night, and I'm not out of shape, guys, but the motions and everything you're doing, like moving your arms around to pass it around yourself or to spin it, my hands are sore because I've been spinning it. It's a real experience. It feels authentic, and I think that's all I can say is like I would definitely recommend the Xtralife Toys and Games. I don't think I will ever say anything wrong about these guys. If I ever get another saber from another company, I'm going to cross-reference them just to see the difference. But honestly, I think I like how Extra Life Toys and Games goes with their sabers. Check out their website in the description. Give my video a thumbs up and subscribe because, like, you never know what I'm going to upload next. Thanks for tuning in.